So this video is all about angles in polygons. Now a polygon is a shape, and if it's regular then all the angles inside it are the same and all the lengths of the sides are the same. So let's carry on. Now the interior angles are the angles inside them. So let's have a quick look. These that I'm drawing on now, these are the interior angles. And there's the same number of interior angles as there are sides. Now the exterior angles are not all the way around the outside of the shape. It may appear at first they are, but they're not. They are, if we extend on the side, they are here, which I'm illustrating in red. And the first thing to say therefore is that an interior angle of a regular polygon plus the exterior angle is going to add up to 180 degrees because they're on a straight line. Now we can go a bit further as well. This is a non-regular shape as well, and it works for this just as well as a regular shape, but we can also say that the exterior angles for any polygon add up to 360. Now you can see them there in green, and if we take each one and we fit it around a point, as I'm doing now, you're going to hopefully see that each of these angles, if we add them all up, are going to therefore add up to 360. So that's a very useful piece of information to help us out as well. So let's go through some examples of how we can do this, and I'll try and show you a few more interesting things about these polygons as we go through. So calculate the sizes of the interior and exterior angles of a regular hexagon and determine the sum of the interior angles as well. Okay, well we can do that. So let's just draw a quick sketch to help us. Not a very good one by the looks of it. So this is my regular hexagon, and let's just think about those exterior angles first of all. So I'm going to start drawing them on. We want to work out the size of one of these. Now, as we know from before, we know that they all add up together to 360. And as there's 6 of them, it makes sense to do 360 divided by 6, and that's going to give us that exterior angle. So that is 60 degrees, and that's the answer. Now, if we want to now find the interior angle, we know angles on a straight line add up to 180, so we need to do 180 take away 60, and that's going to give us that interior angle of 120 degrees. So each one of these angles, there it is, 120 degrees. The final part of this question is to determine the sum of all the interior angles, and as it's a hexagon, we know that there are 6 of them. So the last part of this is to do 6 lots of 120, which is 720 degrees. That's the sum of all 6 of those sides. Last question. If the exterior angle of a regular polygon is 40, let's work out the interior angles and the number of sides of the polygon. Right, okay, so we know that these exterior angles add up to 360. So it makes sense if we do 360 and we divide it by that angle 40 degrees, we're going to come up with the number of sides of the polygon. So 360 divided by 40 is going to be 9. Okay, so that's part B already answered for us. There's going to be 9 sides. Part A is even easier. The size of the interior angle, well, we know that the exterior plus the interior adds up to 180. So if we just take 40 away, we're going to have 140 as our interior angle, and we are finished. That's all the information you need to access the next set of questions. Off you go.